The story of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, is a profound tale of patience, faith, forgiveness, and the wisdom of Allah's divine plan. It is narrated in Surah Yusuf, chapter 12 of the Quran, which recounts the entire life of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, in chronological order. Here is a summary of the story as per the Quran. The dream. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, was the beloved son of Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him. One day, told his father about a dream he had. Indeed, I saw 11 stars, the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me. Quran 12:4. Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, understood that this dream signified future greatness and warned him not to share it with his brothers, as they might envy him. The plot of his brothers. His brothers were jealous of their father's love for him and plotted to get rid of him. They convinced Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, to let accompany them, promising to keep him safe. Instead, they threw him into a deep well and returned with a false story, claiming a wolf had devoured him. They presented Prophet Yusuf's, peace be upon him, shirt, stained with fake blood as evidence. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, in Egypt. A passing caravan found him in the well and sold him as a slave in Egypt. He was bought by a nobleman, Al-Aziz, who treated him well. However, Al-Aziz's wife attempted to seduce Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. When he resisted her, she falsely accused him, and he was imprisoned despite his innocence. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, in prison. While in prison, he interpreted the dreams of 2 fellow prisoners, correctly predicting their futures. His ability to interpret dreams became widely known. Eventually, the king of Egypt had a troubling dream that none could explain. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, was called to interpret it, and he explained it as a prophecy of 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine. He also offered advice on how to prepare for the famine. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, rise to power. Impressed by his wisdom, the king freed him and appointed him as a minister, placing him in charge of Egypt's grain stores. Prophet Yusuf's, peace be upon him, dream interpretation and planning and saved Egypt from the famine, earning him great respect. The reunion with his brothers. During the famine, his brothers traveled to Egypt to buy food, not recognizing him. He tested their character by asking them to bring their youngest brother, Binyamin, and later, detaining him to see their reaction. Finally, revealed his identity to them and forgave them for their past actions. Reunion with Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, and invited his entire family to Egypt, where they were reunited. His father, Yaqub, peace be upon him, was overjoyed that childhood came true as his family bowed to heal him in respect, fulfilling the vision of the stars, sun, and moon. Lessons from Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, story. Mu'min, patience and faith. To endured betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment with unwavering faith in Allah. 2. Forgiveness. Despite his brother's cruelty, forgave them and showing the power of mercy. 3. Trust in Allah's plan. His trials led to a greater purpose, demonstrating Allah's wisdom and decree. 4. Resilience. To remain steadfast in his morals, resisting temptation, and upholding righteousness. Allah concludes the story by reminding believers that it is a sign and lesson for those who reflect. Indeed, in their stories, there is a lesson for people of reason. Quran 12:1-11. This tale inspires Muslims to trust Allah, remain patient in hardship, and always seek righteousness.